Hello everybody, this is T295 here and welcome back to Tell Me Why. And then here, one day she took her kin and then away to the fort.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely
Here.
salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
Some sort of clock?
Sorry. And here.
This is the princess's house.
And then here.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
what's in there? Another letter?
Yeah. Looks like quite a few actually.
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Ready for some more reading, guys? Sorry if my voice annoys you. Okay. Once upon a time, the princess is lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate fight from the Mad Hunter. Sorry. The trees tore the wreck shack, rock shack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara, it had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where the sun would catch on its surface and shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down the curves. Every morning she would wake up and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete because what? After all, what is a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, giving it a quick kiss, and going to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was the safest on the pillow while she slept. One night the princess woke up to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in her room. Fearing a gust might burst open the window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. Although all through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke up to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed and the princess was relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was not as she was that nothing had happened. Nothing wrong. Goddamn. Nothing had gone wrong that night. She placed the tiara upon its pillow, giving it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing as she went to make sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke up, sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara laid upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything that at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a gurgly cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, her gaze fixed on a sapling. Shut up. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life, there you go, despite the frost. No, despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground underneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link of her old life. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a worn woman alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure in her title.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
So it's L-O-E.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
All right, should be easy enough.
Elio, actually.
All right, should be easy enough. Yes.
Leo. His name is Leo. Baby Leo.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie.
Ollie.
She noticed. I was her. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Son of a bitch.
Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
No, 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 no. Turn around. Turn around and let me read that. Fucking asshole.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
No, shut up. Dear Allison and Ollie, we written stories to understand and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry to keep mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins. Oh. She wanted them to do open this.
He was so young.
Sweet baby Leo.
A baby blanket. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot.
Oh, did I not find all of them? Son of a bitch!
Back in your pond, Big Frog. There you go, Stalwart Moose. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
There's still 6 that I need to get.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Sponge. No, hold on. What? Do I have to fucking read Okay, so fruit, nuts, and eggs, and spoons, plates, forks, and knives, and blankets.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part. What if they took some spoons? Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
Best mom in the world. That was cute.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Okay. Dry fresh salmon, a handful of berries, a newly blossomed bluebell, one spring. Okay. Salmon, berries, bluebell. Salmon, berries, and bluebell.
Some roses, maybe?
No.
Or not.
Salmon.
Fresh caught salmon? Hazelnuts. Wait. A handful of ripe berries? Actually, I'm not sure. A newly bloomed bluebell?
Yeah.
Some honey?
No.
Maybe not. A handful of ripe berries? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
She's in a walking animation right now, apparently. Sorry for the note under the door, like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see a light on in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get it out of your hair now. And there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car is leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes guys try to rip you off. If not, it's no big deal, Sam. Oh, Sam. Would you stop walking? Stop. Stop. Jeez. Already did that one. So it's this one.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Pelican time. This one, okay. Oh, goodness.
broke open the beehive for the bear. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They removed a thorn from the frog's back. They helped fix the beaver dam. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Actually, I'm not sure. Or not. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Falcon Crossing is a specific gift bouquet located near the Bayshore created in Channel tourists as well as Delta Crossing locals. We as in starting sorry. Good.
Very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
I don't know. Let's look. I think it was over here somewhere. This one. More reading. Yay. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, comment down below anything in general, and this is TT95 signing off. Bye, guys.